Hello, Cosmic Fam. It's your girl Cosmic Jazz 222, and today I'm back with another pick a card. This time is regarding any messages you need to know about the month of October. Oh my gosh, guys, we are already in October. It's so crazy. So, um, let me just say this. A lot of you guys have been greatly enjoying these celebrity readings I've been doing. I've been receiving so much love and a lot more subscribers. So I just want to sit here and thank all of you guys for showing your support and showing how much you enjoy these readings. I love to be a form of entertainment, but also a form of guidance for many. Now, I haven't done a pick a card in quite some time now, and given the fact that we are in eclipse season, I thought this would be a very fitting video for many of you guys. Now, if you're just coming across my channel, my name is Jazz. I'm a little psychic here on YouTube, and I do a variety of readings. Here I do tarot readings, pick a cards, celebrity readings, astrological breakdowns, monthly horoscopes sometimes, and even commentaries on anything spiritual, religious, or conspiracy, and anything that's happening up in the stars. Okay, guys? So, just some disclaimers before we begin and I introduce the piles. All of this is a general reading. Not every single thing is going to resonate with every single one of you. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please use my readings as guidance, confirmation, if anything, and even advice. But you do have the free will to change the outcome if you happen to not like what you're hearing. Now, let's get into the groups. So because we are in October and it is spooky season, one of my favorite seasons ever, I have the dark vibes going. Okay, so pile number one. You guys have the evil eye. I'm not sure what this is, like an amulet or something. I got this from my local apothecary, but yeah, you guys have the evil eye. So if you resonate with that, maybe this pile is calling to you. For pile two, you have the labradorite crystal, which is very pretty. Actually, one of my favorite crystals ever. And I just want to show you guys the little iridescent touch to it. Okay, color blue, gray might be something you resonate with. And then lastly, for pile three, you guys have these serpent scales. It's not actual serpent scales, obviously, but you know, just wanted to have a fun touch to it. And it has a snake, so maybe some of you guys resonate with snakes. All right. So with that being said, guys, take a moment, pause the video, and pick whichever pile that best draws to you. And if you happen to have a little bit of issues picking a pile, you can go to Google and type in a random number generator, and it will generate a number from 1 to 3 for you, and that can help with the picking process. Okay, guys? So with that being said, I will see you guys at your reading. Bye. Hello, pile one. So if you chose the evil eye, this will be your reading. Welcome, welcome, everyone. So I want to see how the vibes are looking for you guys in the month of October. I have your oracle cards pre-shuffled already, and I will most definitely use some of the tarot, but let's pull a song for you. So this is from a music deck I handmade. I mean, it's just some regular cards, but let's just see what song will best represent the vibes for October for you. And maybe you guys will want to listen to this song after the reading. If you choose to, there might be some additional message for you. Okay, so pile one, we already have a message here. Your first song is Damage by her, and the theme is dealing with trust and vulnerability. And then the over energy is Lions, Tigers, and Bears by Jasmine Sullivan. The theme is fear. Okay. So let's read the lyrics. Worry about it, I'm putting pressure. You'll only cut me if I let you. No, we ain't doing this for pleasure. Either learn me or I'm a lesson gone. If you want me, don't take me for granted. Yeah, if I'm worth more, then you can manage, baby. Okay? And then the other song for you is Lions, Tigers, and Bears. I'm not scared of lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, but I'm scared of loving you. I'm not scared to perform at a sold-out affair, that's right, but I'm scared of loving you. Am I the only one who thinks it's an impossible task? Why it don't last? Is that too much to ask? Why do we love love when love seems to hate us? Okay, so very interesting energies here. And I want to pull another theme for you from my other deck. So let's do that, and then I'll start channeling. Okay, we got a card that flipped over already. We got cut your losses, moon and detriment, and we have Aries. So you might be an Aries, or you have a lot of Aries placement, or you can most definitely be dealing with an Aries. So pile one, here's what I'm feeling for your October. I'm sensing one of the main themes that you will be focused on and overcoming is fear and learning to trust and be vulnerable with people again. Okay, I actually feel like with this eclipse season that is coming up, or that we're in already, sort of, you have gone through a lot, pal one, especially I'm getting with love, romance, friendships, possibly, and even family. I do feel like you're someone who has a lot of trust issues, or you have issues with really letting people in and showing that soft side to you that's very vulnerable. And it's because you have gotten hurt in the past and you have lost a lot of trust in people overall. Maybe you're someone who has faced a lot of betrayal at some point in your life, or you feel like people are not being truthful with you, and there is this fear of being vulnerable. So I feel like in October, one of the things you are overcoming is, that fear of letting people in. I think, pile one, you are ready to step out, whatever that may look like for you. When I say step out, I mean popping out outside, being able to socialize, being able to have people get close to you. I feel like pile one, I'm seeing someone running away. So I'm even getting something about avoidant attachment styles. Maybe a lot of you guys have dealt with people with avoidant attachment styles, or that is something you are dealing with yourself. And October and the eclipse season is really encouraging you to work through those traumas and remind yourself that you are most deserving of companionship. You're deserving of being loved. You're deserving of being cared for, and having people showcase that you are definitely a priority in their life. Okay. And I'm also seeing for some of you, if this is relating to love, some of you guys do have somebody in mind, but you're not sure if this person is taking you seriously, or you are afraid that possibly you are dealing with another cycle with someone new. The best thing to do, Powen, if that's the case, make sure you're being very clear about your boundaries and you're being clear of your expectations, because I feel like part of you as the group have issues speaking up and really voicing your desires and voicing what you are okay with and what you're not okay with. Do not let the past really dictate how you show up for people, or how you allow people to show up for you. That's what I'm seeing with cut your losses, moon and detriment. You are not supposed to bring the baggage from the previous cycle into this specific cycle. What you can do is bring the wisdom, the knowledge you've learned from those lessons, and apply it to this new chapter that you're in. You're not bounded by the past, pal one, and I want to emphasize that for you. Okay, so and that's what October is really highlighting for you. You're not bounded to the past. You have every right to embrace newer things, and you're most deserving of it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. I would definitely listen to these two songs because it's very emotional. And I really believe you guys will resonate with that. Okay, so let's get into it. I want to get into the tarot. So I'm going to put your cards over here. And I want to remind you guys, especially if you have a lot of Aries placement, the eclipses are happening on the axes of Aries and Libra. So there is a push and pull in regards to us showing up for ourselves and knowing exactly what we want, and cutting off either people, situations that entail codependency, or being trapped in a situation, basically cutting that out and making sure we are living for ourselves finally. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune showing up in October for you. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. What does Pile 1 need to know about the month of October? And then we have one last card, 10 of Wands. Okay. So I am saying, Pile 1, if you feel like there is a climax coming, if you feel intuitively something is about to change and shift, you are most definitely correct. And we have the over energy, the Devil card. Underlying energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So Pile 1, when it comes to the month of October, there is a situation that you need to cut off. There's a situation, or if it's not a specific situation, this could be a pattern. This could be something you keep feeding into, a narrative perhaps. And whatever this is, it's very toxic, it's limiting. It's almost as if it's inhibiting you from truly moving forward or taking action on something you really desire. And the devil card can even speak of things, internal demons we have to fight off. So I definitely feel like pile one, October is your opportunity to take that step forward and say goodbye to the old you. With the Wheel of Fortune here, there's a change that was overdue, okay? And I feel like the change you're about to enter, or maybe the transformation you're about to enter, is finally here. Maybe you are already in the middle of it as we speak. However, I do feel like with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, there's still a lot of obstacles and challenges you are facing in regards to fully releasing what you have experienced or things you keep feeding into. The Five of Wands can speak of obstacles, blockages, and even competition, along with the Ten of Wands, which speaks of a burden you're still carrying. So pile one, October is your time to finally change. Some of you guys, I even feel like you may want to start speaking to people. You may want to start speaking out, talking with a therapist, talking with a counselor, even getting readings, psychic readings or astrological readings. Whatever the case may be, I feel like overall, October, you want to improve. You do. You want to improve yourself. You want to bring in better opportunities, be around better people. And for others of you, especially with that Queen of Pentacles at the underlying energy, this could even be dealing with careers. So for those of you guys who are inquiring about your career, I do feel like there is a golden opportunity that's coming in. But part of what you need to do is get out of a situation or environment that's very toxic. I actually feel like some of you guys have been dealing with a toxic work environment. And with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords here, it could be very hostile, especially verbally. So I do feel like if you've been wanting to change jobs or get into a better environment, that opportunity is coming in. But you have to put your foot down and stand up for yourself. And remember, don't feel bad for looking out for yourself. Because I feel like some of you guys are afraid to leave due to, oh, my teammates or my coworkers might be at a disadvantage, or they need more people and I can't just leave. Well, if something is negative and toxic for you, unhealthy, especially to your mind, soul, and spirit, mind, body, and spirit, matter of fact, you need to do what's best for you, pile one. Stop compromising, because all you've done in the past is compromise over and over again. And did that really help you? Did that really help your situation, or did it just help others and you end up receiving the short end of the stick every single time? That's the question of the day, pile one. So if you want something to change, it's time for you to take back your power. It is time. And you're not meant to carry other people's burdens just because, in any situation, career, love, friendship, family, you're not meant to be that person that holds all the baggage, because it weighs down on you on all levels. So you deserve something better. And this Wheel of Fortune, this is something that is owed to you. Okay? So pile one, whatever you choose, if you want better for yourself, do better for yourself. Accept what's better for yourself. That is what's being highlighted for you in the month of October, and you go for it. Okay? You go for it. You don't even hold back, Empress, because you know what's best for you. You know your value. If it's love, you know your value. You know not to entertain people that will take from you over and over again. If it's friendship, same thing. And when I'm getting with the evil eye, because this is sort of tying back to why you chose this, when you choose better for yourself, and it's because, you're not getting what you are deserving of, at times people feel like you are selfish. At times people will believe, oh, how dare they choose better? How dare they leave? Because they are the ones that end up losing, and that creates evil eye. People becoming jealous of you, people becoming envious, people wishing for your downfall, because you are actively choosing to no longer be a mat to be walked over. So that's something, you know, when it comes to your blessings, definitely protect it. Definitely protect your privacy as well. Okay, so I want to get into the oracle cards for you. Okay, let's see. So let's start off with this, and this will even go into chakras for you. Okay, so we have soulmate. Wow, and we got the root chakra showing up for you. This deals with your stability, pile one. We have creation, fire, inspiration, impulsive action. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So again, I'm picking on major fire signs. Pluto, transformation. I'm telling you, the transformation you've been seeking, the change you've been desiring is here. What are you going to do about it, though? That's the real question. We got the 5th house. Pleasure, social life, romance, creativity. We have hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, and freedom. And we got Leo. 8 is also the number of abundance, but also karma, things that are owed to you. Okay. I'm seeing August. August might be a significant month for you. We have 9, cross, sacrifice. Let go. We got Pisces here. So you might also be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. We have cabin, lonely, confined, detached. We got Libra. So some of you guys might have Libra placements. Actually, let me put the cards up here. Okay. So these are the additional oracle cards that are coming through. What I am seeing with this is just only adding on to what I stated before. You are supposed to break free in October, pile one. And I'm actually feeling like with creation here, you've been manifesting or you've been praying for something to come in. And I'm seeing a focus on creativity, making things happen. The sacral chakra specifically. So I'm getting the root and sacral. Those are definitely the chakras to focus on, okay? And that deals with stability. It deals with you feeling stable enough and secure enough to make things happen. And with soulmate here, this is talking about the people around you. So I do feel like pile one, especially when it comes to friendships and love, you are attracting a soulmate, and maybe the soulmate is already here, okay? But there's something here about getting clear about what you truly deserve and desire. With fire here, I'm seeing a spark being lit, and that's what I'm getting with the hot air balloon. You're meant to be free. You're meant to rise above certain situations. You're ascending, pile one. You are ascending. In October, you'll definitely see this coming through. Now, what's changing for you? The Pluto card here. Transformation, power, death, rebirth. You are going through major transformations that are allowing you to become more powerful in your own right. And letting go of constantly being the sacrifice, being the scapegoat. And always putting others first is good. That's a good quality to have. But when it comes to you end up being at the detriment of it, you're not basically moving forward because you're always putting people above you, then yeah, that's an issue you need to address. There's something you have to change with that, because it can't just be people. At the end of the day, your life revolves around you. That's something you need to remember. So you are releasing this aspect, or you're being called to release this aspect within you, pile one. And then with cabin, lonely, I do feel like you're going to be separating from a lot, okay? This could be a work environment. You're separating from people. For some of you guys, this could even be family. You're separating from certain family members that might be taking advantage of you. Any situation that is taking advantage of you, you are supposed to separate from it, because that burden isn't there for you to carry. And with the 5th house, this deals with things that bring you happiness, pleasure, things that spark your creativity, your talents, your abilities. You're meant to harness these things and really explore it. And I'm even seeing with romance, because I keep seeing a lot of romantic energy here. If you are dating or if you're in a relationship, definitely discuss your boundaries. Definitely talk about it. And that can be something you and your partner can work through, just so there can be a healthy cultivation of a relationship. Okay, so I'm going to end off your reading with some final messages, cosmic messages. Oh, they're upside down. So we have challenge. Be brave enough to accept all the challenges. collision, collide with the new spark. Don't be afraid of arguments. That also means don't be afraid of confronting people that are not really considering your needs or your feelings. And then we have accumulating energy, waiting to explode with shining light. So all I can say to wrap everything up, pile one, October is bringing in new energy for you. But part of the process is you shaking the table and telling everybody around you that you're no longer settling, you're no longer compromising. It's your time. It is your time. It's your time to win. It's your time to rise and ascend. It is your time. And if people have issues with it, if they're sending you evil eye, guess what? They're not supposed to be in your life. Point blank, period. Okay? And this energy has been accumulating for the past several months, I'm even feeling. And October will be that spark. The spark that lights that inner flame within you to finally be out, to be free. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of fire in your chart. So like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're not meant to dim your flame. You're meant to explode. You're meant to be seen. So with that being said, Power One, I hope this resonated, and definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments and even your stories. I would love to read it. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello, pile two. If you chose the labradorite crystal, this is your reading, okay? So I hope you guys are doing amazing, and let's start off with a song for your October, okay? So I have this little deck that I made, and whatever song comes out will be a channel message for you, and most definitely go take a listen, okay? Because you might receive more downloads from said song that I will be pulling, okay? So let's see, what are the vibes for your October? Okay, this wanted to come out. We have Supernatural by Ariana Grande, Falling in Love. It's like supernatural. This love's possessing me, but I don't mind at all. It's like supernatural is taking over me. Don't want to fight the fall. Ooh, okay, pal two, what's going on here? And then we have Over Energy, Adam and Eve by Nas. The theme is dealing with generational cycles. Journey far, learn who you can be, but you can learn who you are when you're around family. Chip off the shoulders of soldiers on their grizzle. My granddaddy Mac Little married Nanny Little. They passed down wisdom, blessings were given. Pray my sins don't get passed to my children. I made a killing. Okay, so very interesting energies here. Let's get one more from this deck, another theme. What else does pile two need to know? And I apologize if I say pile one, I meant pile two. We have Yang Moon, Strength. Okay, so pile two, I feel like in October, it was so interesting. I'm definitely getting something here about love. So for those of you guys who are inquiring about love, I do see something here about you falling in love. And what's so interesting, we have Adam and Eve. You know that, if you know anything about the Bible or, you know, religions that talk about the first humans that were made, Adam and Eve were basically a match, literally made in heaven. Okay, they are literally derived from each other. Okay, literally they're equal. Now, for others of you, with the Strength card and then generational cycles, I'm definitely getting something here about family and ancestors. So pile two was so interesting is there's something here about connecting back to your roots, quite literally. Not only embracing the knowledge and the wisdom that has been passed down from generation to generation, but understanding the generational karma and cycles, generational curses, generational traumas that have been passed down from generation to generation. And I'm seeing that with the Strength Moon, or Strength with Yang Moon. There's something here about being able to break out of cycles, break out of certain curses that maybe your ancestors and maybe people in your family weren't able to break out of, and being able to strengthen the family line and helping everybody around you to become better people and become evolved spiritually. And I'm also seeing, pile two, you learned from your parents or you learn from the people in your family about what not to do. And also what you can do, taking the values, the morals, and even possibly the spiritual, religious morals and values from them and applying it to life. And I'm seeing that you're creating a life where if you have kids or if you decide to have kids, you're making sure that they are given the best type of life. And on top of that, they're not going to experience possibly what you went through or possibly what your ancestors went through, what your parents went through, what your uncles and aunts went through, and just making sure certain generational cycles are broken. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. So pile 2, you are the curse breaker in the family. Okay, so I'm definitely very curious about your reading, so let's get into it. But definitely take a look at these songs, okay? For some of you guys, the generational cycle is dealing with family, love, romance, finding a partner, and creating a stable family life for you, for your partner, and even your kids. So I'm definitely getting that specifically. All right, beautiful. I like that. I like that energy. Okay. So I have your oracle cards pre-shuffled already, but we're gonna look into the tarot. Give me a second. Okay. So let's see. What does pile 2 need to know about October? So yeah, definitely breaking generational cycles is being highlighted for October, but also wanting better for yourself and enjoying life, learning to enjoy life, and realizing life isn't all about hard work. You know, there's times where you need to embrace it, you need to enjoy it, and really be present. So I think October is your time to do that. Okay. What does pile? Wow, 10 of Pentacles. I'm even getting, you guys are hungry for success. Some of you guys are pretty established in your career. If you're not at that point yet, this is confirmation that you will be financially stable. And the 10 of Pentacles indicates legacy. So again, I keep seeing a focus on family lineage and making sure your descendants is good, whether you have kids or not. I feel like whoever's watching this pile, you do plan to extend the family tree, and your focus is making sure you leave a beautiful legacy for your kids, for your grandkids, and for your great-great-grandkids, you know? So, okay. Building an empire, I'm hearing. You know, you want to build something very, very stable and long-term. We have the Chariot here. I'm getting Cancer. You might have Cancer in your chart. Cancer also rules over home, the 4th house. Family, roots, ancestors as well. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, okay, we got 2 of Swords. Okay. Okay, and then the overall energy is the Knight of Cups. Underlying energy is the 7 of Swords. Okay. So, here's what I'm getting. That 7 of Swords really stood out to me, and I want to actually talk about your crystal because I felt like this is an indicator here. Labradorite, how I usually use this. This helps with psychic abilities. This helps you be grounded when you are channeling, but this also serves as a form of psychic protection. Okay, so there's something here about protecting your blessings, protecting what you are cultivating, what you are building, protecting the seeds that you're literally planting. So I'm getting multiple messages here. First and foremost, 10 of Pentacles. This is dealing with legacy and building a firm foundation for not only you, but for everybody you care for. The Chariot's all about moving forward. It's all about breaking down boundaries and barriers and overcoming any obstacles no matter what. Nothing can stop you, especially if you're in this Chariot energy. And then we have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords can talk about indecision, and it can even talk about feeling blocked mentally because, you know, you might be indecisive. But the 2 of Swords even speaks of separation. We also have the Knight of Cups here. This speaks of emotional maturity, but also an offer coming in. 7 of Swords deals with sneaky behavior. I just saw 808. That might be a significant number for you. So, pile 2. I feel like in October, you will be faced with a major decision. I actually feel like there is an offer coming in, but I want to make this very clear. There is multiple offers. I'm not too sure what this is pertaining to, but one of them is not good. That's what I'm getting with the 7 of Swords here. Be wary of who is offering you what, and make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, because I'm seeing a focus on making sure you're not allowing others to compromise everything you have worked so hard for, making sure people are not taking away things you have worked so hard for, and you protecting your blessings, protecting what you're cultivating, and making sure people don't sabotage it. Because no matter what, pile two, I feel like despite the obstacles, struggles, trials, and tribulations you have faced throughout life, in order to break out of familial cycles, I'm even hearing poverty mindset, getting out of poverty cycles. Despite you doing all of that, you always came through and you always succeeded. Even if it felt like odds were stacked against you, you were able to do so. And let me just say, October will be your time to reflect and finally be present with the amount of progress you have made. You're going to finally appreciate all the hard work you have done. And I see something paying off a lot, okay? I see you actually achieving. There's a major achievement coming in October, and I think that is leading to a decision because an offer is coming through. And then with the Fool card, this is all about you taking a risk and taking a leap of faith regarding something new that's coming in. This is the birth of something new. And then we got the Magician. The Magician is something you manifested or things you have done yourself to make sure you are improving and you are upgrading in some way. So pile two, you are going to be achieving a lot. I'm not too sure what this is, but wherever this is, I'm seeing more money. That's always a good thing, right? I'm seeing more stability, and I'm seeing you sure of your vision for the future. You're going to know what move to make. And I see you making a lot of progress towards achieving everything you want. But make sure you're being consistent. Make sure you are being strong-minded is what I'm hearing. Because I do feel like there is this weird energy of something or someone attempting to block you or kind of deter you off your track. That's what I'm getting. But if you continue to stay tunnel vision and you focus on the prize at hand, you can most definitely overcome this because you've done this in the past multiple times. But I'm feeling like someone here, or there's an energy here that's trying to kind of like sabotage it in a way or get in the way. But just know you are above it. And no matter what they try to do, they won't succeed. They won't succeed in compromising and destroying what you have. I don't think destroying is the right word, but basically trying to mess up, make you mess up in some way. Two of Swords, I feel like you need to cut ties or separate from this energy. For some of you guys, this is a person. This is most definitely a person. So be wary of deceptive energy here. I feel like you possibly even had intuitive hits, gut feelings regarding certain people. So you know what's best. Be sure to follow your intuition, okay? Now, let's get into the oracle cards. I'm very excited to see. Okay, so let's start off with, let's do this one. Okay, so we have release. Crown chakra is being highlighted. And then we have completion. Wow, that's so interesting. They're both in a graveyard. Okay, and I can't help but to feel this is relating to family. So again, I keep saying ancestors. Now, for those of you guys who have loved ones that have passed on and they're in the afterlife, they are coming through and they are telling you to keep moving forward. They are proud of you. And I'm even getting something about you are completing things that they failed to do and you are able to achieve and break out of cycles that they were unable to, and they're grateful and they're so proud of you. This I'm getting this could be grandparents, great grandparents, uncle. I'm getting someone's parent is coming through as well. But you are making them very proud and they're here to support you. They actually are part of your spirit team, okay? But they want you to release any cycles or behaviors or patterns that have been highlighted within the family. They are hoping that you close out that cycle and implement newer patterns and behaviors that are healthier and that will lead to evolution. And they are learning a lot by observing you as well. Okay, so I'm getting that specifically. I'm seeing also angels. You might be connected with certain angels, but I'm seeing the sacral and I'm also seeing the crown chakra, okay? Better days are coming. That's what I'm hearing. Better days are coming. Okay. I'm also hearing for them, they're saying be easy with yourself. You've done a lot of work. Enjoy life when you have the time. Make time to enjoy life. That's what I'm hearing as well. Okay. So we have air. Yeah, I'm saying communication, but also thoughts. The 8th house, death. Yeah, I'm definitely getting someone past. So someone is on the other side and they're trying to communicate. Death, instinct, sexuality, trauma, regeneration. And then we also got other people's money investments. In-laws coming through. We got the 12th house, karma, spirituality. Okay. And closure. Okay. Train, moving on, life's journey, new endeavors. Okay, and we got Gemini. You might have Gemini in your chart, or you have Libra, Aquarius in your chart. I'm also seeing Scorpio and Pisces. I just said Pisces. It's crazy. We got flamingos, soulmates, lovers, unions. Okay. And then we got Aries, kerosene, aggression, ignite, provoking. Okay. So what am I getting with this group of cards? I hope you guys can see this. Give me a second. I think it's not, and I apologize if the camera is shaking. So pile 2, I'm seeing that there's a lot of spiritual activity around you. Let me just say that. There's a lot of spiritual, and I think because spiritually you are going through a lot of changes and you are elevating in some way. I do feel like for those of you guys who have abilities, or even if you don't believe you have abilities, you do. You are intuitive and you are very much sensitive to energy. I'm saying that there's something here about receiving signs, especially from like the spiritual realm, regarding your progress and even regarding people around you. You are completing a lot of karmic cycles, and you're even completing karmic cycles when it comes to your family tree and making sure that nothing gets passed on to the next generation. That's literally what you're doing right now. So I believe if that resonates, definitely let me know. But you have done the work to overcome certain traumas. You have done that. And I feel like pile 2, October will be the time where you finally see that cycle closing up and you see that, okay, I'm moving into a new chapter. I'm coming in with a new, fresh outlook, a new slate, clean slate at that. And I see you moving forward. Some of you guys, I feel like this change will be initiated through travel. If you guys are planning to move, literally move to a different area, or you're planning to take a trip somewhere. I'm seeing something about movement, cars, traveling, plane, boats. I'm seeing something of that nature. That will be literally the point where things completely close out. And if you have traveled at one point or you moved in the recent past, that was when that chapter closed. That's what I'm getting. I'm also seeing with soulmates, flamingos. For those of you guys who are in a connection, I do believe you are with a very powerful soulmate or a strong spiritual connection that is allowing both of you to evolve in some way. Now, I would say, again, please protect your blessings, because I still feel like there are certain people that are trying to interfere, not just with like connections, but with what you have been working on. So be sure to protect that. Keep your privacy, okay? And definitely be aware of who is around you and who you can trust, okay? I want to clarify that. For those of you guys who are not in a connection, you're single, there is a soulmate coming in. But make sure you're not allowing the past to creep back in, because someone here wants back in. Say no. You're done with that. You're done with that person. They do not need to come back. Okay? There's someone else for you. Okay? So now we're going to end off with the last remaining cards. We have follow. You will eventually be great. Follow great people. Okay? Set off, the inception of everything. Something is sparking. Something is, I'm hearing initiating. blast off. And then we have ring nebula, balance and complete state. So PAL 2, October, I just want to say congratulations and give yourself a pat on the back because you did that or you're about to do that, okay? I feel like you're meant to lead whatever you work for and the things you overcame. I feel like if you haven't been like a coach or something, or you shared your knowledge with others, you should definitely do that, because I feel like a lot of people can really benefit from all the knowledge and wisdom you have, because you went through a lot. I can feel it. And I think October is finally that round of applause you needed. And this is your time to shine. This is your time to fully appreciate the fruit of your labor. So with that being said, Pal 2, I hope this resonated. Let me know your stories in the comment section, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. So if you chose the serpent scales, this will be your reading for October. Okay. Hi guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. So we're going to see what you can expect for October, but I want to talk about this, okay? So maybe some of you guys connect with snakes or serpents. Let me just say, snakes represent transformation and rebirth. As you know, snakes shed its skin and they become brand new and fresh and more strong, more powerful, okay? Now, for others of you, serpent, I'm definitely getting something here about sneakiness and deception. So definitely you might be noticing some snakes. Okay, you might be noticing some snakes in the camps. Okay, so but let's get into let's get into your vibe, your overall energy. So I have some songs here. I'm gonna shuffle this deck, and then whatever song comes out will be your channel message. And most definitely go check those out. Check out the song, because you might be receiving more messages from it, okay? Let's see. What does Pal 3 need to know about the month of October? Okay, too many cards. What does Pal 3 need to know about the month of October? Month of October. Can I get one song, please? Okay, this one flipped out. We have Anti-Hero. Theme deals with accountability, and this is by Taylor Swift. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Okay, and the overall energy is spiritual warfare, divine protection. That's the theme. The song itself is Ganja Burn by Nicki Minaj. But see, the Lord showed me dreams to confirm. They done went to witch doctors to bury the Barbie, but I double back, kill bees, bury the body, and that go for anybody. You'll be thoroughly sorry. I could wage war, or I come in peace like Gandhi. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Pal 3. Okay, let's get one. Let me pull from this deck, and then we'll get into your songs. Okay, wow, this is okay. Okay, so the card that came out was Strength, but it came out reversed. Interesting. And then the underlying energy is knowledge. It's crazy because, you know, if you know anything about the book of Genesis and, you know, the Garden of Eden, you know, the serpent and the tree of knowledge. Yeah, there's that connection. We got drawing down the moon. Okay. So, Pal 3, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing that October, you might be forcing somebody to take accountability, or someone will be forced to take accountability. And why do I say that? We have anti-hero. So now this could be you taking accountability. This could be you saying, like, I know I'm not perfect. I know I have some things to work through, but I'm willing to change. Hence why we have the serpent here. Snake deals with transformation. I'm willing to shed my old skin and become better. And October might be the time where you really showcase that. But at the same time, you will have major revelations about the people around you, like I stated before. Now, for those of you guys who are very spiritually tapped in, you might be receiving dreams about people trying to do some type of energetic manipulation on you. And this could be out of envy. This could be out of fear. This could be out of anger, wrath, or a need for revenge. But I'm definitely seeing that you're really connected to Source. You're connected to God, the universe. And you have this gift of seeing the truth and seeing and being knowledgeable, having knowledge about certain people. And I do feel like you might be calling out somebody in October, or this is what needs to happen, or somebody will be revealed to you, and it's up to you how you want to handle them. So with that being said, you got strength. There's something about you being perseverant and strong during this time. And let me just say, Pile 3, you're not one to play with, okay? And let me tell you something about yourself. You embrace your dark side, your shadow side. And what do I mean by that? With Antihero, you acknowledge that you're not perfect. You acknowledge that you have things to work through, but you are willing to do the shadow work. You're willing to do the healing work to really get through it and become better. So in a way, I'm seeing you balancing light and dark. And what makes it better, that's what makes you real and genuine and authentic, because you're not going to be sitting here putting up this fake facade of, oh, I'm perfect or I'm such a nice person, when in reality, some people, they're the complete opposite of what they try to portray themselves. Again, if going back to, I feel like I have to say this, like the Garden of Eden, like I feel like that story, even if you're not religious, definitely take a moment and read the book of Genesis, because I think you would possibly connect with that. There's something here about deception, serpent acting like, oh, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you a tool to become better, to be a better version of yourself. But in reality, it's like you're doing it at the detriment of somebody. So be careful, because you're going to really see somebody how much of a snake they are. Okay. So now let's get into your cards. Okay. Someone put your song. Definitely check out these songs too. So I'll put the cards over there. Let's get into this here. Okay, what does Pile 3 need to know? And that's the difference between you and other people, Pile 3. You keep it real. Some people are not willing to do the deep healing work to evolve, because that involves them basically seeing that dark side that's really ugly. And people are afraid of themselves. People are afraid of that dark side, and they choose to ignore it. But eventually, it's going to rear its ugly head at some point. And you are willing to nip it in the bud once you see it, right? So I have immense respect for you now, Pile 3. I really do. Okay, let's get one. No, so we're doing 3. Okay, we have a Knight of Cups. What does Pile 3 need to know about October? We got the Fool. Okay. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is kind of bothering me. I'm going to just put this over here. Okay, over energy is the 6 of Cups. Underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. So, funny enough, Pile 3, I do feel like there is a focus on the past, especially with the 6 of Cups here. Something from the past will be coming up. This could be something nostalgic, but this can also be something where you didn't realize, or you didn't see something or see someone for who they are, but then it comes back for you to finally have that epiphany. And with the Queen of Cups, I'm definitely getting a lot of water energy. I'm getting Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't matter what you identify as, that's just energy. Like I said it before, you are very intuitive, Pile 3. With the Knight of Cups here, this speaks of emotional maturity. So with that being said, and we have the Fool, starting a new journey, taking that leap of faith, and the 7 of Pentacles is being patient in everything you are working on. What this is telling me, October, you're going to see, or people are going to see, how much you have matured and grown up as a person. And this might be a shock for many. And with that being said, part of this evolution, part of this transformation, this shedding of a skin you're going through, you're going to see and notice that you can't be in the same room as certain people. You're going to notice that you may not be connecting with certain individuals that you normally would connect with. It's because you are changing and transforming. And whatever vibration y'all were at one point, you're not there anymore. You have elevate in some way. So I do feel like you are definitely taking the right steps in becoming better overall, spiritually, emotionally, and you're not going to allow certain things to bother you like they usually do. Some people might feel some type of way about it though. And I'm definitely sensing that you will be taking the high road in the month of October. There is a situation that is coming up again. It could be dealing with a commitment. I am seeing with the Seven of Cups here, there's a focus on morals and values. Seven of Cups deals with not seeing something clearly or feeling like you have a lot of options, but there is a trick. There's a trick here. There's a little bit of a test. Which option will you choose? Not every option, there's a snake here. Not every option is beneficial for you. And Seven of Cups can speak of confusion, not seeing things clearly. So what I'm seeing, I think the main focus here in October, Power 3, keep true to your values and keep true to your integrity. If you are dealing with someone or a situation that goes against your morals and values, especially with this new version of yourself, you do not need to be involved with it whatsoever. Something from the past will be returning in October, a situation, a person that you have outgrown, you have matured from. And this feels like a test. This feels like, how are you going to approach this now that you are different? Are you going to slip back into the old ways? Or are you going to approach it from a mature and emotionally intelligent standpoint? What are you going to do? Okay. And I do feel like when this happens, there is something here about taking accountability, but also calling people out and saying, yes, I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to accept that and change. How about you? So, yeah, Four of Wands. This is dealing with the environment and home. This could be dealing with family. I'm actually getting, for some of you guys, it could be dealing with family, siblings. I'm also getting possibly lovers. You know, this could be dealing with love, past friends, ex-friends, exes. Something is definitely coming back. So we'll see how you are able to handle it. But when that comes through, I do see that you'll be starting something like a new chapter, and everything you have invested in, Seven of Pentacles, be it working on yourself, slowly taking steps to achieve stability with your career, with your education, even with love, you're going to see that really paying off in October. So that's something good to look forward to. Actually, I'm gonna put the cards here. Definitely getting I keep saying Pisces for some reason. So this could be dealing with a Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart. Okay, so let's get into the oracle cards. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, so we have acceptance. That's crazy. And I kept saying something about accepting your flaws, accepting what you have to address within yourself, but also being a mirror to other people so that they can accept who they are and improve from there. Faith. Yeah, what's so interesting, pile 3, I'm sorry if I keep saying pile 2. Pile 3, a lot of you guys are turning back to either religion or spirituality, because that's going to be the baseline of your morals and values and sense of integrity. And that's going to be the expectation and bar you're setting, not only for yourself, but for other people. And let me just say this is a very good thing. I am proud of you, Pile 3. I really am. And there's no coincidence I keep bringing up the book of Genesis, like the Bible. You don't even have to be Christian, okay? Maybe some of you guys are choosing to go back to Christianity or go back to your religious roots in general. Whatever this is, whatever spiritual practice you are resonating with, that is part of your spiritual evolution. When you connect back to that, you get to see all situations differently and more clearly because you're coming in with that higher perspective. And let me just say this, you have a spirit team behind you supporting you in this process, as you can see here with Faith. I'm even seeing like working with crystals or doing crystal healing, but I'm seeing like up to 3 spirit guides. I'm also seeing one here, and they're helping you embrace all aspects of yourself. We have Virgo. I analyze. Yeah, this is you analyzing situations, being perfectionist, perfecting yourself, being a healer, being of service to others. So a lot of you guys are really wanting to help others, and that's really helping yourself. Quintile, unique abilities, talents, and development. And then we have Jupiter. Luck, growth, and expansion, spiritual, and look, higher perspective. Yeah, I even feel like some of you guys are in school, or you're trying to get a higher form of education. But the ninth house is also ruled over the ninth house. Ninth house deals with morality and religion. Okay, we got fairy tale, believe in the impossible, daydreams. We got Cancer here in the number 7. We have worry beads. Worry, fear, anxiety. This is so interesting. We got ritual. This kind of reminds me, I know this isn't a rosary, but it's kind of reminding me of a rosary. And I know there's other religions that use beads as part of their prayers. So I definitely see you connecting back to that. And we got 9 here. Gemini, it could be a Gemini. And then we got Sagittarius. So I keep seeing the number 7. White rabbit, spark of curiosity, spiritual awakening, heeding the call, it's time, dark to light. So you have done the work, or you are going to be diving deeper into your spiritual practice. So wow, this is unbelievable. So pile 3, you're definitely the spiritual pile. Whether you're into spirituality or religion already, or you're just starting, your connection to source, to God, or to whoever you believe in, whatever higher power, it's deepening immensely in October. And you will find another aspect of yourself that has been hidden. And this feels like this other aspect of yourself, there are immense talents and abilities that will be unlocking. And this is part of your transformation. You're going through a major spiritual transformation. And that's why the snake imagery keeps showing up. And I keep feeling like this version of yourself that you're becoming, people are going to be shocked when they see it. It's almost like you're coming in. It's like they won't recognize you. And it's because you're literally going to be speaking a different language. You're speaking from a different perspective that some people who are not on the same wavelength as you are not going to understand. And I'm seeing like you manifesting, being able to manifest, being able to harness your energy and make things happen because you understand how energy works. And I do feel like if you've been dealing with anxiety and fear, I'm even getting like depression. If you're dealing with that, unfortunately, you're connecting with spirituality, with your spiritual or religious roots, is really going to help you. It's really going to help you overcome that. So definitely do that. But you are being called to wake up. You're being called to step up as a spiritualist, as someone who is connected and tapped in spiritually. And you will be acquiring more knowledge. You'll be acquiring a higher perspective on almost everything. And I do feel like tying back to this old situation, I feel like that is coming up. You're going to handle it differently. And I feel like the outcome is going to be completely different than what you can imagine. I think it's going to be a better outcome for sure. And if this is a constant cycle you've been dealing with, because you are approaching from a more mature and spiritual standpoint, you'll be able to move past it. And whoever is involved with this past situation, they will be shocked. They possibly will not know how to address you, because you will be showcasing how much you evolve, but also how much they need to evolve. So, okay. So we're going to end out with some final messages. Key points, Jupiter. And you literally have the planet Jupiter here. Grasp the key to the problem. So if there was an issue that you could not get past, you're going to be able to get past it because you have the keys to do so. Collision, collide with the new sparks. Collide with the new sparks. Don't be afraid of arguments. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some type of confrontation, but you're going to address it the right way, I'm seeing. And then we have Earth, peace, luck, the starting point of the journey. So with that being said, pile 3, I really hope this resonated. Let me know your stories in the comments. I would love to read it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.